What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So, today we're going to talk about a couple of different content creators. And there's some beef going on out here in these YouTube streets. And I had to take a break for a few days from Toxic Tube. I had to take a break. But we back now, and we are going to be talking about spiritual whistleblower Kevin Samuels and Tiffany Draper. But mainly, this is about spiritual whistleblower and versus Tiffany Draper. Now, if you guys do not know who spiritual whistleblower is, her content revolves around identifying the narcissist, and she will let you know how to identify the narcissist and who the narcissist is, whether the titles consist of the narcissist is your mama, the narcissist is your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your best friend, your baby daddy, your husband, your wife, your boss, your coworker. She teaches you how to identify the narcissist. The narcissist is your stylist that messed up your hairdo. The narcissist is the nail tech that messed your nails up. Now there's a lot of channels out here that teaches about narcissists. It's actually a big topic out here. And if you guys are thinking about doing a YouTube channel, this is actually a very popular subject to help you get your YouTube channel off the ground. As you guys can see, if you type up narcissist on YouTube, there's a whole lot of videos that come up with big YouTube channels that consist around this subject. So I was not even aware of how popular just this subject itself is and how many people are teaching about this stuff. And so there's a whole community on YouTube about this subject of how to deal with narcissists. Getting revenge on the narc. Three things the narc does when you go no contact. Like every situation they have for narcissists. You know, when the narcissist sees you with someone new, when the narcissist sees you moving on, when the narcissist see you taking a dunk. Like there are so many subjects around narcissists. The primary supply, the narc supply, like it's a drug. The narcissist is a drug. You know, the narcissist is everything. When the narc is everyone but you. So, you guys, this is a very popular topic. Now we have spiritual whistleblower and Tiffany Draper versus Tiffany Draper. Now, let me tell you guys what's going on now. A little over a month ago, there was a feud going on with spiritual whistleblower and Kevin Samuels. I don't know if a lot of you guys are aware, but let me just give you the backstory. There was a video that Kevin Samuels put out, and he told this woman she was average at best. Okay, if you guys don't remember this video right here, you're average at best. You're average at best. It went viral. Actually, it went viral first through World Star Hip Hop, and a lot of people just couldn't believe the conversation that was being had. You know, it was unfamiliar to them, and so a lot of people reacted to it, men and women. Of course, a lot of women was against Kevin Samuels, a lot of men was for Kevin Samuels. That's just how it was. And then the few women that were for Kevin Samuels and uh and understood the method behind it, they were called pick me's. They were called the pick me's, and then you had the few men that were against Kevin Samuel. They were the simps. And so a lot of people built their YouTube channel around this one video, just conversating about it, talking about it, sharing their opinions about it, because a lot of people wanted to actually hear different people's opinion about this particular video, because they just wasn't used to a man expressing his honest opinions about things. And so, um, fast forward to spiritual whistleblower, she was one of the people that expressed how she felt about Kevin Samuel's methods in the way that he was talking to these women. And so for instance, I actually started off my channel reacting to the average at best as well, But I was more so on the lines of these people are grown and they make their own decisions. They chose to go on the show. She said she loved the show. She chose to go on the show. And so if she's not asking for people to save her, then she's a grown woman. And that's just my perspective of it. Like I didn't really get into the aspects of, you know, what a person should or shouldn't do as long as he's not going around harassing her. There should be no reason for people to be in an uproar about this because everybody's grown, they make their own decision, and if they choose to talk to him, then that's their personal preference. And so a lot of people had a lot of different opinions about it. And that's fine because we don't live in a world where everybody agreed to stuff. Now, fast forward to spiritual whistleblower. Okay, so she starts making her videos. She made around maybe 10 to 13 videos regarding Kevin Samuels, and she had a big amount of views from those videos because that's the popular that was the popular subject around the time. And then she made some recently. So she made a couple of videos concerning how she felt about Kevin Samuels, and there's a lot of things going on that people would be calling her what that people would call harassing from the stuff that she was saying. And I'm just going to give you a few clips of what was said in the videos, and you guys can determine yourself, because I made a video about this a while ago. And I feel like a lot of people will say, oh, I'm not scared, I leave my videos up. But it's not a to me it's not about being scared, because if a person's scared, they're not going to put the video up in the first place. I have respect for people. So if a person don't like something that I put up and they tell me about it, then I just take it down. If they react to it in a negative way, or they personally tell me that they don't like it, then I'll just go ahead and take it down. I don't care how many views I got on it or whatever. If they don't like it, I'll just go ahead and take it down out of courtesy of them not liking what I put up about them. That's just me. That's just my personal way of doing things, because that's just me. Everybody does things different ways. So I'm gonna let you guys hear this.
Fuck him. Nobody cares about them well-tailored suits, nigga. You a closeted gay man. You're a misogynist. I bet you don't like your mammy. 2 divorces? That's the word on the street. How many times you been divorced? What happened with your divorces? Why didn't your marriages work out? I already know the answer. I don't even need to hear your answer. You don't like women, clearly. Did a whole video, they don't want people reading their eyes. They're predators scanning out the room. They're scanning everyone in the room. They're looking for prey. So being that you conduct yourself like a closeted gay man, I assume that when you wear these sunshades, you are out here looking for booty. And I'm not talking about female booty. You scanning for that new booty, that fudge packing booty.
Okay, so just a quick video. I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that Tiffany Draper had to say in response to how she was reacting to Kevin Samuels. Listen to this.
Look at somebody and tell what's going on with their circumstances, or not even look at them and don't even know. Like you said, you don't even know what Kevin Samuels' mom is alive. You don't know nothing. You don't know now. But then you come to these conclusions. That's why nobody respects you, because you don't bring receipts. You bring feelings and opinions. I feel. Well, I think. Who cares?
You weak niggas that come over here with that, my mama been married a long time. Your mama's a toxic bitch, okay?
See how detrimental and problematic she is to the young mind of women that are impressionable? Because a woman has been in a successful relationship for decades, that means she's toxic and something's wrong with her. Now, nothing wrong with the woman going out getting 3 or 4 baby daddies before she's 21 years old. Nothing wrong with that, because she's powerful and she's proven that she don't need no man to take care of her and all that good stuff and bad stuff and whatever you want to call this stuff. You see, this is A backwards. This is an ASS backwards mentality. Men, because that's what I think you are, a man. Mentality. Yeah, you want to slander Kevin all the time and call him G-A-Y? You got to be careful what you say on YouTube. You want to call him G-A-Y all the time and closeted? Ugh, yeah, I think you suspect, but it is what it is.
Hey, let's get that out the way. That's why your ass is over here arguing with females because you secretly don't like her.
See, this is another thing that I don't like women do. Why are you arguing with a female? That implies that is the weaker gender, right? But I want to argue you down all the time and say that we're equals. You see what I'm saying? Why are you arguing with a female? Well, what does that mean? If you can dish it, you ought to be able to take it.
Yes. Y'all, they mamas,
What idiot sits here and watches this? You can't even make direct eye contact half the time. They mamas just redundant and say the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. Even when I do your videos where you're redundant, I'm making new jokes every video to keep the people entertained.
Okay, you guys, as you can see, she's just basically making her content on a response or her opinion about how she feels about the messages that spiritual whistleblower is sending out, just like any other content creator. So I don't see any actual harassment here. All I see is a person using fair use to use one video to react to that video. Now, this is not slandering any type of way. This is not causing any detrimental abuse. This is not discrediting her work or anything. This is just basically opinions and commentary on her video. The same way that she formed her opinion, which included speculation and some sort of part of harassment because of the sexuality and everything else that was used in her video. She didn't do that in this video. She's just basically being funny and making commentary. So with all the videos that was made from Spiritual Whistleblower about Kevin Samuels, and we're not even talking about the other people before that, but he never actually responded back to her, which was actually the smart thing to do. But he did make a video called Who Want the Smoke? Okay, so around this time right here is where you see where he says free smoke tonight, don't hide behind your avatar and talking points. So at this particular date, he did a live stream on anybody who wanted to come in and want to smoke and wanted to have a conversation about his method or whatever, how he do things. So this is basically where he was trying to invite her to come on the show to speak about what her issue is with him, but she never called in. And a lot of people was commenting under her post and also commenting under this post asking, where is she at? Where is she at? Why she ain't calling in? Is she scared? A lot of that stuff. So it's like okay, so check this out. Once he does the live stream, then he changes it over to members only mode. He changes it over to members only mode, and then he expresses, if anyone wants to talk bad about me and if anybody wants to say bad things towards me, you got to pay for it. You got to pay for it. Now listen to this.
Oh, see, what happened was they thought they were going to come to the smoke show and talk shit from the chat room. No. You want to talk shit? You're going to have to do it mano and mano. I ain't addressing none of y'all. People using folks' stuff who have a different point of view. So what you want to use people's stuff that you have a different point of view and use their stuff, their brand, their recognition, everything else to build your platform and at the same time talking shit about them? No. So you come here. If you want to talk shit about me, you want to talk about me, do it right here, right now. Smoke show day.
Okay, so you guys, as you can see, he was inviting anybody to the show who wanted smoke, all the people that disagree with him or whatever. And then, Spiritual Whistleblower, she took her videos down, so I'm not going to be able to show you guys that part. But she explained in one of her videos that she was not going to go on that show because if she went on that show, she wouldn't have had a chance to say what she had to say. She wouldn't have had a chance to speak. And she felt like she wasn't going to be able to say what she needed to say. It was a lot of videos around surfacing around her beef with Kevin Samuels. Okay, so right here, as you can see, it says my YouTube videos are deleted. If you can't afford Patreon, please follow me on Instagram for free content and videos. So you come over here back to Tiffany Draper's channel now. A lot of people that I feel like if you, to me, I personally feel like if you want to go to Patreon, that's fine. There's fine. YouTube can be toxic, but the only thing is, you don't have to delete your videos to be able to do that. And on top of that, I feel as though people should treat others the way they want to be treated. If you are the type of person that wants to heal people and you're using your platform then do just that and ignore everything else. But when you're personally making videos to harass other people and then you get harassed, then that becomes a contradiction when you're saying that you're the victim when you're actually displaying the same type of energy that the person displayed towards you. It doesn't have to be the same situation. It doesn't have to be the exact same person that you treated that way. But if that treatment is done to you, you have to look at yourself and see, how did I do this to somebody else? And as much as people would disagree with me on that, that's just the right thing. It doesn't I don't hold anybody against any type of wrongdoing because we're best friends or because I like that person. I can tell a person that I like when they are in the wrong. Now, Tiffany Draper fired back doing a couple of videos of her own because she is a big supporter of Kevin Samuels. And while I feel that people are able to follow who they want to follow and support who they want to support, it doesn't matter who they is, they have that right and they have a right to do that. So, she is a big follower of Kevin Samuels and she makes her content around doing comedy. She's a very funny person. And it says Tiff's Trolls. So it says Tiff Trolls, and this is what most of her content is related around. So with that being said, she's not the type of person that just attacks one person and one person only. If you go on her content, she's talking about many different people. And she does her channel based off of people and things that she disagree with. The same way that Spiritual Whistleblower does her content around people and things she disagree with. So while many content creators focus their channel on speaking on things that they may agree with or disagree with, and they form their opinions about it, or they react to other people's videos, we can't single ourselves out when the conversation is directed towards us when we're doing the same thing. Such a whistleblower obviously got fed up with the response videos that was being made on her content, and she typed up a cease and desist letter to Tiffany Draper. And I found that kind of unfair because the same thing could have been done to her the way the harassment was going on towards Kevin Samuels. Even though a lot of women did not like Kevin Samuels, that still does not give a person a right to harass somebody or look into their personal business or take it as far as going to the next level to destroy that person because we disagree with them. And so now it's being done to Tiffany Draper because she supports Kevin Samuels because she disagrees with Spiritual Whistleblower's methods of harassment. She has a right and freedom of speech to react to another person's videos as well. And so if you look at this, she now has expressed that she is being attacked and she is now the victim and has sent an email of cease and desist to Tiffany Draper as a warning to stop the harassment. You guys check this video out.
All right, what's up? It's your girl at Tiffany M. Draper, and the spiritual whistleblower continues to want to get my attention, but use reverse psychology and act like she don't want my attention because clearly I wasn't even bothering her for a couple of days. But first of all, I'm not even bothering her. I'm speaking the truth, and she wants to call that bullying. So I was actually doing some work for some top paying clients, and I had to send something to my email from my Dropbox. And I just now noticed this, that spiritual whistleblower, aka Chanel, has emailed me. Didn't even spell my name right, so that how's it gonna be illegally? First of all, it's not illegal at all. But so she sent it this morning. I literally just saw it. As you can see, I've been doing adult things like Experian and all this other different stuff, right? This is nothing. You're not scaring nobody. Cease and desist. All right, y'all, let's read it. I'm trying to like blow it up so I can read it, but then y'all can still kind of try to see it. Miss Tiffany M. Draper uses her YouTube platform to constantly obsessively stalk, harass, and bully Chanel J. Clark, aka Spiritual Whistleblower. Miss Draper has never met Miss Clark, yet she obsessively creates videos to bully and also encourage her subscribers to bully Miss Clark. Literally, I have never done that. But her people, I have proof on my video where they all came over here talking about me. And there's proof and there's screenshots. And it wasn't even, the video wasn't even about her when they came over here. It was a video about DMX, rest in peace. And why is she writing this as if some... Let me stop, because I'm trying to be... Dang. Because that was a blatant lie, girl. Bullying harassed Miss Clark's female subscriber. Rather, lies of epic proportions. She also influences her male subscribers to continue to bully and harass Miss Clark's female subscribers, many who are victims of domestic violence. I can't even. I want y'all to see that this is not no clout chasing. This literally came from her, and I just saw it. This was at 10 something this morning. To me. So y'all can see, to me. This ain't no Photoshop or nothing. You see it moving, right? Look, this is how you can tell it's real. When it pop up and stuff like this. To me. Encrypted and all that encryption. ChanelJasmine@gmail.com to Tiffany M. Draper at gmail.com. Regards. You know how they be like, best regards. Idiot gonna send it in a docx. And then she sent it in a PDF because then she realized, she can edit.
Okay, you guys, you seen that? Let me know what you guys think about that, because I'm gonna tell you like this: like, when you're harassing somebody, that means you're slandering their name or you're trying to take them down in their profession. But just merely reacting to a video or just stating your opinion or disagreeing with somebody, that's not harassing. That's fair use. And if you guys will go to Tiffany Draper's channel, she's basically using fair use. She never cussed this woman out. She's never told people not to follow her. She's never like came at her any type of way that's discrediting her business. The only thing that she did was disagree with what she was saying in what she felt like was harassment towards another individual, and stating her opinions about that while being funny with it. And I don't see how this is fair to send a cease and desist, because you actually can write your own letter. That's the first process. But I don't see how it's fair to do that if this person has displayed the same type of treatment towards another person, whether you like that person or not. It's still not fair. And we can still use an example of other people. We are talking about Derek Jackson and his family and different things that's going on in his life right now. They was talking about the pink pill at one time. They was talking about Cynthia G, and they was talking about a lot of different people on YouTube at one time or another. These people that are basically big YouTube followings, and a lot of these people have been hit in certain different ways or the same way, and they never you never see them file any type of cease or desist or delete their videos or go to this extent when somebody has fired back on them. You never seen them go to this extent. So when you put yourself in that category, these are the things that can happen. But sometimes people would dish out stuff, but they can't take it. And the only thing I would advise her to do is just make videos just surrounding how to help people instead of, you know, trying to take other people down. You can't personally attack all these people, and then when somebody finally says something back to you, then you get offended, because you have to put yourself in their shoes. How do you think these people were feeling when you were attacking them or discrediting their work or telling people to stop following them or telling people that they're narcissists? Like, how do you think those people were feeling, even though they made mistakes in life? The same way those people make mistakes are the same way that you make mistakes. And so nobody is exempt from trying to use their mistakes to help other people. And so y'all let me know in the comment section what you think about this whole situation. You know what? I would actually like to get both of these women on my channel. I know I'm a nobody, and you know, whatever. Y'all, I know y'all don't know me and I'm a nobody or whatever, but I would actually like to get both of these women on my channel to talk about these issues, to do a 101, and you know, hear each other out. Like, I want to know what is the motives? What is the root of the problem, and what is the accomplishment? Do you think that these two women will settle out in courts, in real talk court? Nah, for real though. Actually, I'm inviting y'all. If y'all want to come on the channel and talk about it, y'all welcome to do it. My email is in the about section, and we can get down to the nitty gritty. We can handle this thing mano y mano. You know, people talk about women empowerment all the time, but I rarely see it. I only see self empowerment and self accomplishment and self deprivation when it comes to what you're wanting and what you're trying to achieve. That's what I see a lot of times, but I don't really see a lot of black women working together. And usually when I do see it's like we're actually afraid to show what women empowerment looks like, because we're not really displaying that in real life. So if you guys want to come on the channel and talk about this, everybody can be taught in different ways because we are not the same. So we got to get out of this thinking that we're right and we're right only, and that everybody else is the narcissist. You guys comment below and let me know what you guys think about this cease and desist. I'm out.